Hey, my beautiful, lovely nobodies. Welcome to you all. Welcome to every single KNOW body here. Those of you who just know what you know, you just trust your own intuition. You trust what you feel, what you think, what you hear, what you taste, what you smell, what you just know without knowing how you do it. Okay. This is your place. This is a space for you to come and be free in your gift. I thank all of you who have liked my videos up until this point, and those of you who will continue to. I appreciate all of you for sharing and subscribing to our channel. Thank you so much for all of the prayers, all of the affirmations that you guys send towards me. You guys fill me up so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my gift with you. We appreciate our gangs, right? God, the divine, source energy, our ancestors, people who have gone on before us, and their energy still is surrounding us, helping us be guided, and helping us to take steps to further our own journey and further our own effective path in our life. We appreciate them so much. Thank you to everyone who has Thank you to everyone, and I want to be specific in this one. Thank you to everyone who has really taken a deep dive into yourself. Thank you to everyone who is has taken that leap or that step into really tapping into who you really are. As fearful as it is, shining light on these ugly shadows that we have, these fear-based belief systems that we have. It is not easy. It is very challenging. I know a lot of us have been going through ups and downs, just trying to get to the truth of who we are. So I thank all of you for taking that huge leap because it's a challenging thing to do, and you're doing it. So I appreciate you for that, right? I want to say thank you and kudos to you. Hats off to you, all of you, for doing it, okay? Yeah, I want to get into this reading today. Guys, if you want to get a reading from me, you know my description, my name, my information is in the description box of this video, as well as in the About section of our channel. Follow us on Instagram at lovelyknowbody. But I want to get into the energy today, lovely nobodies, between you and your person in love, in romance, your boo, your bae. What's going on between the two of you? Guys, remember to take these messages as they resonate. Don't make a story fit for you. Just doesn't. Uh, I hope that I say something today that clicks specifically to you and your situation. I ask for what is clear to come through. Clear messages to confirm what you already know, you've already been feeling maybe in your relationship with your person. I ask for it to come through. Put that person on your mind right now. Put the person on your mind. Put your person on your mind. Welcome to any cross watchers who are here spying on their person. But we appreciate all of you viewers. We appreciate you so much. All right, Spirit. What's the information? What is the information? What is the information between our lovely nobodies and their person? Cards keep like popping and showing me and then popping back. Okay. So I can say one thing just with that is I feel like for some of you, there's this energy between you and your person to where people are not saying what they should say. That's already what I feel. It's almost like let's just say we have a little scuffle, a little argument, a little fight, whatever you want to call it, a disagreement, right? And people maybe say things and say things with temporary emotions that they don't mean. And it's like knowing that you need to go apologize for it, but you don't. I just kind of felt that for a second. So if you've done that or if you're doing that, this is your reading. This is your reading. Just go apologize. Just talk it out, guys. One more. 4 cards. All right. So we got the Four of Pentacles, along with the Tower in the reverse, along with the King of Cups reverse, along with the Emperor. Okay. So it's we end the reading with the Emperor, and the way that they are lined up, the Emperor is looking away from all of these cards. And I just said, I do feel like there is someone here, lovely nobody, between you and your person. There's this energy to one of you to where you know that you either are holding back, you know that you are needing to, there's this energy, this Four of Pentacles, it's like someone is holding back from giving to a situation what they could, right? So with this tower in the reverse, with this four of pentacles, I feel like there's this energy between you and your person, lovely nobody, to where this is what they always do. It's almost like every time we get into an argument, every time we don't disagree or we don't agree on something, one of you always, there's the energy of one of you to where you get into this emotional, I'm going to say emotional anxiety. I don't want to use depressed here because I don't necessarily feel depressed. Um, and I don't know why that is, because I don't know if that tower in the reverse tells me that whoever does the emotional thing, I feel like the emperor here thinks that that person plays the victim. I don't know who these people are in this reading. Lovely nobody, put yourself where you go in this reading. One of the people in this reading has this energy to where when things happen between the two of you, one of you is more emotional, and almost maybe viewed by your person as being emotionally manipulative in a way. Um, this energy to where you kind of hold back love. So let's just say if the two of you live together, there's this energy. I'm gonna put it in a practical sense. If we have some type of argument or we're not agreeing right now, then I don't cook you breakfast in the morning. And I was doing that before. It's like this display of like, you will know that we are not getting along. You will know that there is an argument happening between you. And I feel like the two of you, both people here, do that on different levels. So there's one that I feel uses ignoring, like the ghosting. The emperor is a very strategic energy, and even in this deck, this emperor has a chess piece in their hand. So I feel like somebody, one person in this relationship has figured out that somebody does that emotional thing when things happen between the two of you, and they've decided, maybe they didn't do this in the past, but now they're deciding to detach. Like, I don't have time. Like, once you get that emotional thing together, then you can come and talk to me, but I don't want to deal with this. So I do feel like there's the energy between two people here to where it's like you guys are taking energetic shots at each other. I feel that. I feel energetic shots at each other. Okay. Somebody's thing is really like, I don't got time. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want to cook you no food. You're gonna know that I'm not. Like, we take showers together every morning, and when I take a bath now, I lock the door. You can't even get in the bathroom. It's very petty energy, guys. So if that resonates with you, just know that spirit sees that. I do feel like with the tower in the reverse, part of the reason why maybe one or both people here do that could be because someone has grown up doing that or grown up seeing that. It's a belief system that needs to fall. It's a behavior that someone needs to stop. Even with the four of pentacles, it's almost like spirit saying hold back, right? Hold back from things that you are not letting fall in your life. Like, reserve yourself in areas to where you could, instead of using all of that energy, instead of using all that energy to be petty, to be strategic, or to be emotionally manipulative, hold back from that this time, because you need to know, see, and understand that part of it comes from our tainted past. Look at that town behind this four of pentacles. It looks like very disheveled, very shabby looking, and I feel like maybe someone's past, right? Your past journey, where you came from, where you lived before, you saw that, you did that. And the fours do symbolize family in the tarot as well. So someone could have grown up seeing like this toxic dynamic between two people in love, maybe throughout their whole life, or this could be both parties here. But lovely nobody, I do feel like there's this energy, especially with this Emperor Aries energy, to where it's like, I don't want to be part of this mayhem. I just heard Madison Mayhem. I don't even know what that means. I just heard that. MM. Someone could have an M initial. That someone's name could be Madison. There could be mayhem going on in your house between the two of you. Now, what I will say is the other side of the coin with the Emperor is that someone could be a little controlling. So someone could feel like someone is trying to control them through emotional manipulation here. I do feel like there is this very cold, distant energy between the two of you, because no matter the sex of the two people in your relationship, love nobody. So this could be a same sex relationship because there are two. There's a king and an emperor on the table, or this could be that both parties are in their masculine energy right now. Maybe a little bit, detached from the situation. Maybe a little bit, just focused on. maybe the logical part of the situation instead of like not um maybe the entire feeling and emotion of it. So maybe one of the people in your relationship, lovely nobody, maybe one person is more analytical and maybe one person is more of an emotional person, right? So there's like a logical energy with an emotional energy. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio on the table. We also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then the Emperor is the Aries, the sign of Aries. Even there's a bull on here, so it could give me Taurus as well, possibly. Take the signs as they resonate, guys. I just wanted to call those out. I do feel like a lovely bodies that there is this energy to where for some of you, you feel like your person holds back from you because they feel like there's the energy to one of these people in this reading. They're like, you're always like not wanting to deal with your emotions. So even though that emperor does feel like I feel in this reading, it's like I don't really need to entertain all of that emotional energy. A part of this emperor doing that and saying that and feeling that way is because maybe they grew up having to like not getting be in tap and in tune with their own feelings. Maybe they grew up with a father who was very, I just heard burly and surly. So a very masculine father, someone could have grown up with, and maybe showing emotion and dealing with your person through emotion was not something that this person saw. So I guess what I'm trying to say with that, lovely nobody, if this is your person that's kind of stern, kind of like hides their feelings and is not emotionally available, because this card is about being not available. So there could be someone that's emotionally unavailable that you're with, lovely nobody. Now, what I will say is, for one thing that I know, this tower is here, so it does give me that. Tower has a lot to do with belief system. And so what I feel is that someone always knew that this person was this way, right? So if you have progressed in a relationship with someone who has always been emotionally unavailable, and this could be part of why the emperor thinks that maybe someone here is being emotionally manipulative, it's because I feel like there's someone here who always wants their person to just let's talk about it. Let's talk it out. Like, I want to cry about it. I want to be sad about it. And this person is just like, no, like, let's just get over it. Let's just move on. I don't want to deal with all that. I just heard all that razzle dazzle. Somebody is not tapped into their emotional sector, lovely nobody. And whoever this is, whether it's you, know that about yourself and watch out for getting in relationships with people who are emotional, because when you're in a relationship with somebody, it behooves you to kind of like get behind like who they are also, because they are a part of the relationship with you. So it kind of makes sense to make sure that everyone is growing individually and collectively. So it's almost like one person knew that they had a super emotional person in their life from the very beginning, and maybe you ignored that. The other person always loved nobody, you always knew that they were emotionally unavailable. And it's like this energy. I don't feel like it's necessarily the emperor here. I feel like it's more like the possible Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or the earth sign. There was someone here that maybe tried to get a person to maybe be something that they weren't, or maybe tap into feelings and emotions when they weren't ready. Because it goes without saying that that emperor does need to be open to emotion, but I think it also goes without saying that this emotional person here in this relationship between the two of you, lovely nobodies, somebody needs to really figure out how to get over things. Or through things, or through feelings and emotions. So this is not being in control of your emotions. King of Cups, he was in the reverse, but it's not being in control. It's not mastering your emotions. But this person shows up as a king in this reading, so it lets me know that someone knows how to do it, and that's why I said I feel like maybe that emperor energy thinks that someone is being emotionally manipulative, lovely nobodies, because maybe someone is, or maybe you are. This is you. So I do feel like there's a need for one person here to really deal with their emotional energy and understanding and knowing maybe the person that you're with um, is not maybe the person that you could go through and, completely open your emotions up to, and that person be able to help you in that area, because I think that person is not emotional. So maybe when loving nobody for this relationship that I'm looking at, I do feel like there's somebody here that always wants to share with their person their emotions and their feelings. And not that this emperor doesn't care. I feel like it's more that this emperor doesn't know how to respond to that, right? So they either get quiet, they either act like they, so to whoever, to the emotional person, it's like, oh my God, they don't even care. They don't care that I'm hurt. They don't care that I'm sad. They don't care that I'm dealing with this. Or they don't know how to like make someone feel emotionally secure. Now, in a way, it's because that person is not emotionally secure. But what I'm saying is all parties knew. All parties knew before we got for where we are. So if you've been with your person for years, you knew that before, right? So that's what I'm saying. Also, there's this energy with this tower in the reverse. I do feel like lovely nobody. There's this energy to where someone does in this relationship want things to be better, but I don't know if we're identifying that the reasons, right? The why behind the what as to why we are not even good to begin with. And I'm telling you, it's due to belief system. It's due to something that someone tells themselves about relationships, about love, about feeling, about how relationships should go. Let's clarify these cards. And let's just see. So Four of Pentacles is there. Why is there this unavailable energy? It's like, ooh, no. I have all this love to give in this purse, but I don't want to hold. I want to hold it back. I have all this conversation I want to have with you, but I don't want to talk to you right now because of how I feel. There's a lot of energy there. With that, what's the Four of Pentacles here? The Temperance just jumped way over there into this other deck and like wedged itself. Temperance in the reverse. Okay, it blows, and I just heard it blows somebody's shit that someone ignores. Okay, for one of the people in this relationship, it really blows their mind. It blows their energy. It's like, I just heard, who is this? Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Who's that? I can feel your energy from two planets away. I got my drink. I got my music. I would some. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Is it Kendrick Lamar? Okay. I just heard that song playing in my ear. Someone really don't have time for someone's extras when things are going on between the two of you, loving nobody. And I feel like you know that it's, and I'm so sorry. That I just laughed, but this is what I just heard. It's almost like when somebody, the energy between you and your person, it's almost like, and loving nobody, you may not know that this person does this because I feel like someone here uses strategy, and it's like they don't really show you all their cards. There's a not showing you all your cards kind of person in this reading, and what I'm saying is, it's almost like when something happens between the two of you, or when somebody feels like the blood boiling and the phoenix rising and the all that, they're like, oh God, here we go. In their mind, they go, here we go, here we effing go. Like, oh my God, they're about to act up, or he's about to turn up. Or this could even be when somebody like goes out and maybe they get drunk, and as soon as they come home, like the other person knows, like, oh my God, like this person is about to act a fool, they're about to act crazy, they're about to be loud, they're about to start breaking things. I do feel like lovely nobody. There is someone I feel in one of your relationships, or this is you, lovely nobody. There's someone that drinks too much, and when you drink too much, it bothers this person that you drink so much that you do get in this energy of just wild and crazy. So if that's you, lovely nobody, this is for sure your reading. I do feel like there's somebody here that does not like when somebody want to doesn't want to take the time to address an issue, to figure out what we need to do to make this better. I do also feel like there's someone that doesn't like when, like, love me nobody. I feel like there's someone here that feels like their person is holding back, but on purpose. And I do feel like whether that is or is not true, I feel like what the reason why they do it is the more important thing here, loving nobody. So I don't know if this is spirit saying like a lot of you guys maybe need to get in touch or realize maybe your person is not in touch with their inner child. Okay, there are some underlying issues uh that are the reason why the two of you are having issues that you're having right now. I lovely nobody. So just know that this goes far beyond just you and this person. This goes back to both of your past, both of the experiences that you have. With this temperance in the reverse, I do feel like the two of you are not on the same page. I feel like the two of you always go back and forth. There's this huge difference of opinion. And then when we have this difference of opinion, it's like we just walk away. We don't talk about nothing. And it leaves somebody in this feeling of just like, damn, like, feeling like stuck almost in a way, because there's someone here that feels like maybe something is not going to get better. Tower in the reverse is here. The Hermit. The Hermit. Okay, and that's okay. So part of some of your relationship with this Tower in the reverse, this is like not moving on, not letting this tower fall from fear of the unknown, not wanting to change, not putting in the effort to change, but you know that you need to. Clarified by the Hermit. Okay, the Hermit is retreating, recharging, like I'm stepping out of the situation, I'm stepping back. And I already said that there's someone here that is very bothered when someone just ghosts him, that you ghost with your energy. Lovely nobody, I feel like there's someone hugely that does this, and you know this about yourself. And I feel like in more than one relationship, people have told you this, like you're so emotionally unavailable. It's like, maybe there's this energy to where I feel like there is love between the two of you, but I feel like someone has gone through so many times and seasons, let's just say, to where they have had to like recover from relationships where they got hurt, recover from relationships to where they drained them, or recover from relationships to where maybe there were money issues. There's a whole lot of recovery from relationships, because this is why I'm saying that. Tower in the reverse. Tower is here. This is what we're clarifying right now. But we know in the tarot, the star comes after the tower. But look at the Hermit card. The Hermit card actually has the star in the lantern, right? The star is like, I'm highlighting it. The star is, I'm holding this star in the lantern, which is the card after. So the star is like the healing, the hope, the faith that comes after the tower falls, right? But here, we're not letting the tower fall, which means technically we're not getting to the hope, to the faith that things could be better after this, because we won't even let the tower fall, right? We're holding this star in our lantern, and I feel like there's someone here. This is like, when you remember earlier when I said the "oh, here we go" thing, right? This is that for me, right? The star is, I don't want to go through this with you, because I know we're going to go through so much trying to recover from this, that I just want to move on. Every time in the past we've tried to like recover from a thing, from an issue, it's like been this long drawn out process, and then nothing changed. And I feel like someone knows. I feel like there is someone here that knows that maybe they need to say something to get things moving between the two of you, but which one of you is it going to be? I feel like we have two stubborn people in a relationship in a way. Someone's very stubborn when it comes to their emotions, and someone's very stubborn when it comes to, I would say, their actions, right? Someone is very quick to just be like, oh, okay, that's how you want to act? Bye. Bye. I don't have time. They're not going to entertain, no, none of that. The emotional thing here. 2 4s in your reading today. So someone could be born in the month of April. This could be, again, there could be this energy of, I do feel like for lovely nobody, and this is why I say for some of you, this is a relationship that's been together for a while, because 4s are here, and it's almost like we started a family together. Some of you guys, you might have kids together. Some of you guys are married. Some of you guys, you could have been together for 4 years or 8 years. If you have, this is your reading. I do also feel like someone here between the two of you, and I feel like maybe this reading will confirm it. Some of you are just like, I know that I should just make a move to just proceed. I don't know if this is making a move to walk away from the situation. I don't know if this is making a move to just reconcile something. King of Cups is here in reverse. All right, Spirit. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, okay? I already told you, this is like someone's emotions are so out of control, and we know that the Eight of Swords is almost this energy of playing the victim. It's like, girl, you standing here not being drowned by water, being tied by, this looks like Charmin tissue, right? Something that's not very something that wouldn't hold someone truly bound down. And this looks like she really could just get out of all of this. So again, lovely nobody, I feel like someone is telling themselves, there's one of you who tells yourself that you can't move on from what someone said, or he hurt my feelings, or she hurt my feelings, and I can't get over how they did me, and this and this and that. And it's like no one moves in this energy, right? No one moves. No one moves. I do also feel like the swords this is the first time the swords have come up. So for some of you, there could have been a third party situation in between the two of you. So someone maybe has not got over, or maybe someone maybe the two of you are like this because maybe in the past there's been something that happened between the two of you that you haven't really gotten over, but you maybe both acted like you were over it. This could have been a person that came between the two of you. This could have been someone's kids or family, or something that came between the two of you before that someone is not really letting on, that they've never let that go. So lovely nobody, if that's you, I feel like that spirit saying like, a part of why you're struggling with your person right now is because you're not being honest with self first. You're not being honest with yourself, saying, hey, that, whether this is cheating, whether this is something that they did with money. Maybe you guys are having issues with your home and financial issues with your home because of something that one of you did with money. And someone's never gotten over that. It has never left me that you did that to us, or that you allowed that to happen between us. So lovely nobody, if that resonates with you, just know that I feel like if that makes sense to you, then I feel like what spirit is saying there is that it's unfair in a way to the other person, even if they were the one that did it, that you tell them, or you act them, or you make them feel like that you forgiving them for something that you actually have not. Okay, so guys, I do feel like in your relationships, it's very it's very important that we really deal with our feelings and emotions, that we really express, that we really are able to communicate in a way to where everyone understands what was done, how someone felt, what your actions made me feel, how it affected me. Because when we don't tell those truths, and we're like, okay, it's okay, I'm fine, I'll get over it, I'll be fine, this and this and that, and the person's like, okay, she's forgiven me, we can move on, but they never actually forgave you. That's a problem. Okay, and again, that is, even if they actually did do what they did, if you made them feel like you forgave them and then you actually didn't, lovely nobody, this is why you are how you are. So I do feel like there's this energy to where somebody needs to stop playing the victim here. One of you is playing the victim and one of you knows it. Okay, one of you acts like you don't, but you know that you need to let go of some real information that you're telling yourself about your person, right? And I don't know if it's what they did, or if you're so stuck in your head, if you're the one that did something in the past and maybe you wrestle with every single day, like, I don't know, maybe they're ignoring me because of what I did to them before. Maybe they have no issues. Maybe they actually did forgive you and you're telling yourself that they didn't. So the Eight of Swords could go both ways, guys, for you. And it's almost like it's your puzzle piece. Which one of this is, are you playing the victim in your relationship? Are you being the one that's emotionally manipulative because you want a person to really come to you and act in a way towards you with all of this forgive me, forgive me, forgive me, this and that, because you truly weren't honest about something from before. Whatever this is for you guys, I do feel like there's a need to be released from some of the mind chatter, because once you release the mind chatter, you're actually able to make a move, okay, in your relationship with your person. One more card is the Emperor. Why is the card there? Let's start. And I just said, I just said. So what it tells me, lovely nobody, this does tell me that the Emperor in this reading, the one that kind of ignores that emotional rah-rah, that I just heard emotional mumbo jumbo. This guy, this gal, whoever this is in the relationship, they really don't, they are not an emotional person. What I will say is that they do have emotions, but they're emotions that have either been disrespected, looked over, stepped all over in the past, that this person has really learned how to identify and just control their emotions, no matter how much someone hurts them, no matter how much someone, says things out of anger or lashes out. This person has almost built the wall because maybe they grew up doing this. This person has had to heal a lot from this type of behavior, and I think that's probably why they haven't entertained it, lovely nobody, or this is the need to ignore. Right? Ignore. If this person doesn't want to heal their emotional issues, lovely nobody, it's almost like saying you heal anyway. There's someone here that is gonna heal anyway, because it's almost like that Emperor. You remember at the very beginning I said the Emperor is looking away from all of these cards. The Emperor don't have time for what's going on behind them. The Emperor wants to put what happened before in the past in this reading. Star card Aquarius is here. So I feel like there's this energy to where healing can happen. But I do feel like someone needs to be vulnerable. You saw she's naked in this card. There's this element of vulnerability to her. Four of Pentacles is there holding back. So is someone in this reading again holding back emotions that they have either towards their past, towards what they dealt with before they were even with you, lovely and body, or what has happened between the two of you. Maybe I said something, some type of energy has come between the two of you. We have two air signs here now. So the Aquarius, I feel like there's an Aquarius here for sure with these swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy with these cards. But I do feel like another thing to one of the people in this reading is that there's could be something going on in their business life or in their career to where they know that they have to stay focused. They know that they have to keep their mind on like their financial stability, their financial future. So maybe someone is, making themselves busy with work right now. That could be possibly it. What I do feel like, for the most part here, lovely nobody between you and your person, I do feel like there is a need for some of you guys to kind of like deal with your behavior when it comes to when I'm upset. How I act that out is. When my feelings are hurt, how I act that out is. When I feel like I've been let down by my person, how I act that out is. And this is what I want you to do when you do that list. Do that from the perspective of your person, meaning how I act that out is, meaning how my person sees me act that out. Basically, I want you to kind of think about how your person or how you are perceived by the person that you say that you love when you do what you do when you guys are not getting along, and vice versa. Okay. So for some of us, we might feel like, it's right for me to just not deal with this emotion because I know that they're going to take me down this emotional roller coaster that I don't want to go down because I'm not that great with feelings. But you also have to analyze that, well, if I don't, right? If I don't deal with it in some way on an emotional level, because that's what he or she identifies with, they identify with emotion, right? Then I'm going to lose this person. Then me and this person are going to continue to go like the opposite ways. And that's just going to cause us not to flourish together or cause us to end up not being together at all. So, and I just heard everyone's right. And I honestly feel that way. Everyone is right in this reading. And what I mean by that is for someone, you are valid to have all of this emotional energy, heavy energy, all of these emotions to where you feel like you can't organize them. You are right in that feeling because whatever happened to you in your past actually happened, right? So you're right in the fact, right, that you dealt with things in your past and that's why you have these emotional issues now. Okay, but you are not right in the fact that you're not like the healing is your responsibility, right? So what are we doing about it? I don't know that someone here is actually doing something about the emotional instability that they've had. Okay. There's a person that is also here that is right in ignoring and detaching from energies when we feel like if we do entertain the energy, it's just going to make us further drained or further on a low vibration. That you're right in feeling that way because, of course, we don't want to be pulled into some, but you're wrong in that you're a part of what you're a part of, even though it's attached to why someone, before the two of you were together, this person is with you, right? So you have to identify with it in some way because you want your person, you want to be understood. So you have to make your person feel understood as well. So I do feel like there's someone here that the other side of the coin is okay, but my person is emotional and my person is not organizing their energy well. And I'm with them, right? They are a reflection of me and I them. So and vice versa. So what can I do, right? What am I able to do? How am I able to show up when they get that way? What can I do? What can be done? And I feel like there's a need to really understand your person. Okay, lovely nobody. A lot of you guys, and maybe you don't believe this, and I'm not even going to say no, you don't believe this because you're here watching this video. Your signs have a lot to do with this. We have air and earth, we have water, we have fire. Okay, so just those elements together, water and fire. Let's just take those two. One of you is a water sign, one is a fire sign. One of you deals more in action. You're very action oriented. You're very less to get to it. The water sign is very emotional, very loving, very healing, very laid back, very in control of emotions, right? Or not. Okay. What I'm saying is, fire can make water boil, and water could just douse the whole fire out. So just think on the other side of both coins how that could go. Let's just say air and earth, right? We've seen wind blow down trees and hurricanes plenty of times, right? Let's just say that hurricane is an argument. That hurricane is my mind when we are disagreeing with something, right? I'm going all over the place. It behooves you, in a way, if you're my person, for you to understand that about me. Now, I'm not saying that you need to tend to heal or, tell me what to do to help fix that. That's my responsibility. But what I'm saying is, if you're with me, you need to identify with that. On the other hand of that, air with earth the other way. Think about how, if you're in a room, a closed room, let's just say somebody puts you in a box and they fill it with a ton of things. There's no circulation, there's no air. It's almost like somebody's cutting somebody's life source off, in a way. Guys, figure out what your signs are, because I feel like they have a lot to do with why you guys, because there's certain energies that are within us, certain ways that we will gravitate towards because of our sign, or because the energy, because of the stars that were where the stars were placed when we were born. What I'm saying to you guys is, lovely nobody, I feel like right now there's a need to really deal with your own issues before you can expect your person to tend to your emotional instability, right? Figure out why you're emotionally unstable, organize it. It's your responsibility for healing it. Even if they did it to you, I feel like more people before this person did it to you, and maybe you didn't heal it then, okay? I feel like your ancestors are like, we love you, but you need to fix yourself. That's the energy I get for with both parties here, because again, both parties are right and wrong, right? In their own regard. Um, and not and it is this is how I know it's not truly me saying this, because you guys know I say a lot. I don't necessarily believe in right or wrong, and I guess what I'm saying when I say right and wrong, I feel like it's what these people consider right and what these people consider wrong in this reading. Okay, so what I'm saying is I feel like there's two people here who have a belief system, and you just think like, this is what I believe, and this is how I feel like relationships should work things out when things go wrong. But the person that you're with, they never dealt with that. They never worked it out that way. That's not how they did it. But you expect them to, and vice versa, right? I feel like there's a need for us to get behind belief system, right? A lot of major arcana in your reading tonight, guys. You got the Emperor, you got the Tower, you got Temperance, you got the Hermit, and you got the Star. And that's out of 8 cards. So that's 5 out of the 8. The universe is heavily controlling what's going on between the two of you, right? A few moves that you're making, and maybe the universe is stepping in because everybody's being petty, or everybody's not doing what they should in a situation, or maybe both parties are holding back in areas, and Spirit is like, listen, we need to get the ball rolling in this relationship. So they're going to cause, Spirit is trying to get that tower to fall, but one of you is not trying to let it fall, okay? Maybe this is like some of you holding on to someone that is just not compatible with you. They are not compatible, okay? Some of you are trying to plan a strategy, maybe I just heard an exit strategy. So maybe some of you have been plotting and planning an exit strategy from your person, and you're having a hard time doing that, or you're having a hard time going over and over in your head about how to do that, okay? Lovely nobody, this is the energy that I'll show between you and your person. Again, this reading was for people who are in a relationship and who have things going on between you and the person that you're tied to in love. So guys, if this reading resonates with you and you want to get a further detailed, clarified reading with me, reach out to me. My information, like I said, is in the description box. But until the next videos, lovely nobody out. I hope you guys have an amazing Monday, and I love you so much.